Go, go, go. Move, move, move.
Go, go, go. Hey, everybody.
How's it go? Ron,
Pretty good.
say something.
Yeah.
Do your Q stuff. Your
We're
stuff.
live.
Just staring at the
just
mermaids.
sitting there with your eyes.
Yeah, no, he's looking at the mermaids.
Look at all these mermaids.
You got a crush on one of them.
That one right there specifically. Hey, everybody. It's Reaper Live. It's Thursday night. Time for your favorite Reaper show, the highest rated show on Twitch of all shows, not just on our channel, just of all shows on Twitch.
Okay,
You can check the thing. Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. I'm Ron Hawkins.
I'm Ed.
Okay, good.
I'm John.
And
I'm not Ed.
that's correct. That's correct.
There we.
And Sir Forescale as the beaver right there in the middle.
There you
Right.
go.
All right. Hey, so here it is. It's Thursday. It's another week almost at an end.
Almost. Thank God. Yes.
Yeah, what a
been
week
a
it's
week.
been. Mhm.
No joke.
Yeah.
Go to move on. I didn't do anything.
Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah.
And then there's Justin in the control room. Say hi, Justin.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, whatever.
All right. And there
That's
goes
control.
John.
Are you gonna
And-
put your
No,
little
I
thing
got
out,
it.
Justin, so
Excuse
that we
me?
can see you?
I beg your pardon?
Justin, you gonna put out your
Yeah.
little picture?
I will put
Oh,
out the little picture.
I
Let
was
me
gonna
finish
say,
putting
all
out
right,
the
yeah.
Moobot
I'll take the
file
picture.
first.
This
Hold
little
on.
thing.
Little thing. Yeah.
The little
Um,
Moobot file.
right.
There we go.
So real quick, so we can get this out of the way, because there's several people have asked. Last week I got up and walked off the show midterm, halfway through the
Yeah,
show.
about halfway.
Yeah, and what had happened was my dad had fallen. David had called me. We were going through the sequence. So we got him up. We got him going. He was doing real well on Friday, but Saturday, anyway, we ended up having to call 911, get him to the hospital. It did not work. Anyway, he ends up with 3 broken ribs and a broken back. So yesterday he was in surgery 6 hours. They fixed his back. He now has no pain. It's all stable. Everything's good, and they're expecting pretty much a full recovery. And from the hospital, though, he will go and spend a few weeks with the rehab center. And at that point, and as the doctor said, we have a family meeting in our future because he really shouldn't be living by himself anymore. So anyway, that's what happened, and looks like it's all going to work out real well.
It's good. Good. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So all is
Well,
pretty
it ends
as
well.
well as it can be,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's 91, by the way, because that'll sort of help you put it in perspective. And the doctor said he's tough.
I
I mean,
would
it was
say
just
that for
like,
sure.
yeah. All right.
Y'all
so-
ever met Ed and Dave's dad? He is tough. He is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
As I tell the nurses sometimes, I said, yeah, he flew helicopters in Vietnam. They go, well, I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was the helicopter in Vietnam.
Yeah.
He was-
He held it. Yeah.
Chuck
Get on
was
my
getting
back, we're
advice
going.
from him. Yeah.
We're
yeah.
going to we're
Go
going
to
into
the chopper.
Yeah. Really. Yeah.
Let's see. All right. So aside from that, we'll go around and talk about what we did. Oh, you're probably wondering where Sadie is. I have no idea.
No, Sadie called in sick today. She's
Oh, she
not
did?
doing well today. It's just an
Okay.
off bad day. Nothing weird. Just
Okay.
a bad day.
Just one of those days.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
she's not here. Well, we'll carry on without her. We'll carry on.
See, Clever
thoughts
Crow's
that-
fashionably late. He's already missed everything.
Yeah.
We were getting ready to
Yeah.
sign off, Mike.
We already showed
Yeah.
the whole next year's worth of releases.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
did our hashtag freeze already. and
Yeah, gave all that
We're outta
stuff
here.
away. So we'll do our thing here. Ed, aside from what happened last week, what happened this week besides what happened last week?
Just a lot of really tasks. Getting airbrushes inspected.
Ooh.
Airbrushes inspected.
Do you have we have an announcement tonight?
Yes. Do you
Okay.
want that announcement?
No,
now? Okay.
we're gonna wait.
And then I met with the plumbers up front. I mean, it was a lot of mundane stuff. Whenever I was here, I was just to run around and get stuff going.
Yeah.
And but everything's going really smooth. They're working on the front building now. The next step is the plumbing. They've got it all sawed up. The pictures, I had some pictures of it. You'll see them next week.
Okay.
And then stuff like that. So it was a pretty busy week just here at the shop, much less all of the running around and everything else that had to happen.
Right.
So there we go. Take it away, John.
There you go, John. There's your cue.
So we're a month into the quarterly contest. So I've been pumping that a little bit. Also, I didn't get the Kickstarter that you sent me yesterday. I didn't get the picture for it, but I did post it. We can talk about that later if you want.
Okay. Yeah. We definitely want to talk about that.
For some reason, I just thought about it. Other than that, just doing a bunch of ReaperCon stuff. I'm getting some stuff ready for that. And then I've been messing around with my 3D printer during my lunch break. And That's about it for me, really. It's kind of coasting until fulfillment starts a little bit. Helping out in internet here and there, doing some casting for casting, and floating whenever I'm needed.
Which nowadays everybody floats everywhere because we're down a lot. Yeah.
Everything floats down here. Yeah.
As I like to tell Vicky, I don't get wet. I just float.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
thank
No,
you.
I
your
clip that.
and your turn, Dave. What's going on with you? What's going on?
Besides working with Dad, started work on the Reaper tax return, which already I'm like 2 days into it, but it's usually a 2 or 3 week thing. So that's really all I got done. That and payroll. Everybody gets a paycheck tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Hooray.
good.
Well, everybody
That was the
here,
important
not,
part,
Not
yeah.
everybody in chat. Yeah.
Darn, because they were already putting in hashtag
They're
paycheck.
going like, really? How much am I getting?
Good deal. Good deal. So
good
Force Ghost about to get
evening,
eaten by
Scotsy.
sharks.
All right.
Yeah, they're circling him.
Mm-hmm. Glad we did those.
Well, Ron, take it. What do you got? What'd you do this week?
Nothing, just worked.
Did you ever check your messages on your phone?
No, of course not. Of course not.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't Ed McMahon calling, give me some good news because I didn't answer. I didn't
if
see
you
it.
call us
McMahon.
back.
Who's Ed McMahon?
That is a dated joke for sure. Joke is even in quotes. So,
Oh, I have an old geezer story for you, Ron. There's an old picture that we uncovered, and it's back. I think Ed, when was that with Gary at his studio when we were playing? Anyway, there's a picture of Wolfman Jack, and we're playing
with him there at that at the store. I don't
the-
remember the date on it. You'd have to pull it out and look on the back. But
But,
Dave doesn't.
it-
I'll tell you this: Dave doesn't look like Dave. This Dave
No.
at all.
I've seen pictures of I think I've seen that picture.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
With Wolfman
it's
Jack.
sitting on
Yeah.
it's sitting there on my desk, and then Sadie, lovely Sadie, comes in and she goes, "Oh, wow, you look different. You know, you're young there." I said, "Yeah. Look who we're also playing instruments with," and she goes, "I don't know who's that." And I go, "Well, that's Wolfman Jack." And she goes, "Well, who's that?" It's like, "Go, get out of here."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even with the internet, people could find out anything they want to. They still don't know about things like Wolfman Jack and Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
I think they should run for president and vice president in 2024. Wolfman Jack for president. Ed McMahon is his vice president.
There we go. No, that'd be a ticket. That'd be a howling ticket.
you go.
Okay, all right.
There you
You
go.
know what?
Where's your rim shot, Ed?
Yeah.
The drum.
Yeah. Had to do a Ron there for Ron.
Thanks. Let's see. There was something I don't remember. Oh well, it'll come back to me if I remember what it was. Not a big deal.
Miniature Monday, maybe? Miniature Monthly?
What?
Monthly? That's what I meant.
The Kickstarter? Sure.
No.
We'll talk about
You
that.
were going to say something nice about Reaperland tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I have nothing but good things to say about ReaperLive, of course.
Hey, it's 1 year old as of last week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Episode
Happy
52.
birthday. Yeah.
Really, was that when we kicked off 6? Was this a year ago? Or kicked off 5?
What?
Well,
Yeah,
ReaperLand,
Kicked off
Careful.
5.
yeah,
Careful.
ReaperLand
I'm
started.
still catching crap about 4. So
But I think it was until when the whole Kickstarter shut down. That's when we actually converted John and I doing that update to ReaperLand instead
ReaperLand,
of
yeah.
the
Oh,
because we
okay.
were
Okay.
yeah.
So it was a
So
month
it's like-
ago that we created
Yeah.
the horror.
It turned
Yeah.
from the Bones 5 live coverage, essentially, in terms of the Kickstarter to this, to
Yeah.
ReaperLand.
Okay.
John with his cowbell. Every time we did a level, he'd beat on the cowbell.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Thanks, Grazietti, for letting us borrow your cowbell.
So now we're going to transition into a segment we like to call News for Consumers in the Hobby.
Okay.
We need some sort of intro for that.
Dun, dun, dun.
With a
Give me some
twirly
music,
screen
Dustin.
and yeah.
Green, yeah.
We'll just take that soundbite that
News
he
in the
just made.
industry.
Yes, we'll use that soundbite.
News
Yeah,
for
exact-
consumers in the hobby.
Exactly, Valandar. More cowbell.
So, and then the first thing we'll talk about as far as news for consumers in the hobby is Kickstarter special updates that may be relevant
But maybe. I
or
think
may not be relevant.
relevant.
You know, so
So the not relevant part might be like, well, we swept the warehouse, the dirt up.
yeah, that might be.
And yeah, okay.
Yeah. But first of all, before we get into Reaper Kickstarter, John, there's one there's one Kickstarter we want to pimp by one of our buddies. Go ahead.
Take it away, John.
Me? Yeah,
take
you.
take it somewhere.
There's a Kickstarter being ran. It's the Art of series. I think it's the beginning of a new series in Kickstarter, and our buddies over at Miniature Monthly with Liz, Aaron, and who's the third artist? I'm sorry, I can't remember. There's a third artist.
Liz Beckley?
Liz Beckley is one of them, and then Aaron Lovejoy, and then the third
And
one.
Liz Hunt.
Okay.
Of course. And then there's
somebody in chat will know.
Matt DiPietro.
There you go. That's the one. Yeah. They just started. I think there's 16 days left on this Kickstarter. It's the Art of series, and they have a collection of all of their miniatures, and all their painted collection of miniatures and things like that. And there's detailed descriptions.
The
and stuff
Kickstarter's
inside
not for
of
the
it.
miniatures. It's the three books.
It's for the books.
Three
yeah,
books.
the Art of.
Yeah, three books.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, chat. I knew chat would know.
I knew.
I always rely on chat on things like that.
And Ron, you rely on
Yeah,
Ron
and
too.
Ron.
Three awesome books.
Mm-hmm.
So, and John's going to put the link right here in chat right now. No, he's not. He doesn't have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so go check it out. It's somewhere on Kickstarter. Just search.
Yeah, the Art of.
The Art of. You'll see it if you look for miniatures art and things like that. You'll be able to find it. It's three great books full of images of painted minis.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely go check that out. Sorry, we're not more prepared, but I think there's 16 days left on it.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
And I posted all the links on all of our social media. So if you haven't seen it already, it's on our Facebooks, our Instagrams, and all that stuff as well. Twitters.
So yeah, go check that out. One of the Kickstarters I was in, and I talked about this last week and the week before, was the X-Men Marvel United Kickstarter. That ended last night, and it almost hit $6 million. It was $12,000 away from $6 million. So it came really, 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 really close. I'm very excited about that personally because I'm a big comic fan, and the style of the miniatures. You know, who makes the Crisis Protocol minis?
Chat will know.
Yeah, chat will know. Someone's going to say here in about 30
The
seconds.
never-ending source of knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes. Just don't worry about Google. Just ask chat. I don't care for the Crisis Protocol minis. They're a bajillion pieces. No, it's not Fantasy Flight. They're a bajillion pieces, and they're very realistically proportioned. I'm like, I'm not into them at all. But these Spin Master Cool Mini or Not Marvel figures, they're kind of a chibi style. Not really chibi, but they're Atomic Mass. That's who it is.
Atomic Mass.
They're
Aspire
so
painting.
awesome. They're so awesome. And I backed that, and they almost made 6 million. So it was really good. So I'm anxious to get my hands on some X-Men minis in a year. So anyway, so that's all the non-Reaper Kickstarter stuff I've got. Now we'll talk about Reaper Kickstarter.
Hold on a second.
Wait. There is one more. Go ahead, Dave.
Justin, Dr. Bob just realized that his skull on chat is blue. Do you want to tell him about that?
They can't. What, Justin?
Justin's gone. What did
He
you
was-
do?
he was muted.
What did
I'm
you
here.
guys do with Justin?
That is I believe it's the 2-year badge.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And there's a 3-year badge. I need to check and see where it's at. That is really cool, and it's like the final stage. So that means that you've had 2, not necessarily consecutive, but 2 complete years worth of subscriptions to the channel. So
Thank you, Dr.
Yeah, but
Bob.
big blue skull.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of blue skulls. So congrats if you have one.
Reaper Ed Actual doesn't even have a blue skull.
Hey, Jay Slugger.
Listening to Paint Dry asked,
Hey, Los.
Ron, did you paint any of those miniatures?
He paints a lot. You do. He does. He paints quite a lot. He just
My
doesn't do it in
house.
public.
The inside of my house, the walls.
I was trying to cut you some slack.
I'm just going to keep it real here. No, I think about painting everything we get in.
We do, yeah.
The day it
Yeah.
comes in, or the moment I see the turnaround, I go, I'm going to paint the crap out of that thing.
You
And then I go,
I remember the earlier shows when you and Ron would sit there and
Oh,
paint
yeah.
and talk. Yeah.
I would blindly poke at it like a mole. Just
And I
not know
would
what
use a house brush to paint dragons.
I really, every time I get a new turnaround or a new image, or I see a picture of a green, or I say, man, and I think about how I would paint it, and then I just go, some other time.
But I remember when I was working on the packaging wheel a jillion years ago all the time. We'd get a new release, and I'd look at one, and I would keep going through, and I'd find, okay, and if it really got me, I'd set it aside, take it home, and start painting on it.
Like all this stuff here, I think this is so much fun, cool stuff to paint.
Oh God, yes. Mainly because of the colors. Anything underwater it's an open palette. You
Really
can just
cool.
go wild with it.
Yeah, and painted this one right here, the hippogriff, the
No, the hippocampus.
hippocampus.
Yeah.
And it was really pretty. It's a orange and kind of she used a weird teal blue on it.
Oh,
blue
good,
and white.
yeah.
It's really cool. We should show pictures of that at some point. But the sharks by Jason are cool. The dolphins by Andy Pieper. Kevin Williams sculpted the hippocampus, like we just talked about, and then Julie sculpted the slith. So
Piece right here.
yeah, and Weeby also sculpted the shark fins. So
Oh yeah,
props,
those are great. Those were
props
great.
to Weeby. So this segues into what we're going to talk about, which
is since you did Slith again, does this mean I get to do more Dire Dad?
that what I something I can't hear.
Ed cut out. You know.
Yeah, just right there at the very end. It went blank. So anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Ow.
So we are getting ready for fulfillment. There's no change. The status is the same as it was last week.
Yeah.
There's no change. We're still getting ready. We're still waiting for the last container to show up. Fulfillment won't start until the last container does show up. In the meantime, we are getting ready. Things are getting lined up, Ed, right?
Yes, right now where we are, and I needed to do it as part of this week, and this week has just been all over the place. So this weekend is when I plan on getting in over here at the warehouse and starting the original. We'll lay out the first walk, and then we'll go through it, and I'll bring in various people, and we'll look at it and talk about it, and then we'll build a second. And it takes several iterations till we finally get it down, and that's sort of the big first step. They've got all the pallets that I'm aware of are busted down now and ready to just slot in for pulling.
Very cool.
To speed things up. It's you really can almost measure. It doesn't take the time here to get it. You have to really work it down to just literally fractions of a second. You know, when I told Cindy today, they were assembling the Learn to Paint kit for the set for the Kickstarter, that set. Mm-hmm. And she had them out there, and I said, well, let's adjust this, let's adjust that. And she's like, oh, you're just being so picky. I said, no, because if for every 1 second that they have to hold that box adds 21 minutes to the build. So it doesn't take any time at all to add hours and hours at the end if don't have it just slotted. And that's what we got to do. That's the big first step. And that'll get started on this weekend. And then after that, it's just, we've got 2 more containers for sure. I know they're en route. Oh, there was a rumor on the floor this morning. I started getting the text that they were expecting a container today. Somebody had told them they were getting one.
That was a rumor, yeah.
And then, but that turned out to be false because they text me. I go, I have no clue. I haven't seen any traffic on it, so I don't think so. So anyway, but we have 2 more coming, and then we'll get started, and it'll go fast. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I believe just like last time. Once we get started, I think it'll go really fast.
Yeah.
That the waves will matter. But I do hope to have it done, pretty big, pretty fast.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll go. Just hang on. We're almost there. Like I said, we've got the stuff. Obviously, we're showing you pictures of all the
This
things.
is actual production out of the boxes.
Yeah.
He went and where's your box?
Right here.
Yeah, he goes out and gets this off of a pallet and puts it together.
You guys have seen the boxes.
Yeah.
So. So here we've got the jellyfish.
I love the jellyfish. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's in a flexi kind of a plastic. It's not,
Does that glow in the dark or just a clear frost?
just glow. Just clear. Then there's the marrow by Bobby, the grouper, the coelacanth. Is that the coelacanth? Is that what we call it?
Yeah,
Dunkleosteus.
There you go.
And the dolphin by Andy Pieper again. The shark by Jason. Then there's the big white shark by Jason. The dolphin again by Andy, and then the dire moray eel
That
by Jason.
big shark looks like he eats very well.
I love that shark. He's so cool. He's awesome. So these are great. So you'll be able to run any underwater adventure you need with all these cool dark depths.
Yeah, and so leading up, I wanted to do this leading up to fulfillment, since you guys, I know we've been showing off things here and there, but I decided to go through each box each week. And I think, Justin, we made a video last week for the Greek Odyssey. If you guys haven't seen it, we'll play that for you here in a second. But we're going to do the same thing for the dark depths. We're going to do the same thing for the fan favorites, everything. So
Cool.
Real quick, when somebody asks, are the bases separate from the fish, the dolphins, the sharks?
Yes,
So that's a separate
I
piece,
glued all
yeah.
those this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to glue those yourself or not when you get them.
And I'll probably talk about on the show as well about how I glued things together or what difficulty was. This box was a lot harder than the, what did I show off last week? Greek Odyssey. So I think this box was a little bit, there's a lot more gluing in this expansion than there is the
Now
Greek
they're
Odyssey.
asking, these just were pick, pull, glue and go, or did you have to do any filing or cleaning
No,
a flash?
I didn't prepare them at all. I just pulled them out.
Yeah,
and
so
glued them.
that's WYSIWYG.
So, yep.
All right.
Yeah, we'll look at the Greek Odyssey photo here, or video, if you guys haven't seen
I
it.
don't think anybody's cosplayed for Sir Forescale, which is amazing. That would be fun.
All right. I'm going to play it now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So was Demi.
People love this, by the way.
I spent a lot of time on it. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I spent 10 minutes on it. To quote Trashorama, it sounds like Jason Bourne is defusing a bomb.
Defuse
in
the
back.
bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, nice transition, Justin.
They're slightly out of focus, right? Are they slightly out of focus right there? Or no?
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
Oh, there's
later.
my Medusa.
It's because it's punched in, and I'm not shooting this at 4K.
It baffles me. They can't hear us, right?
They can't.
Oh, okay. I was about to
They
say.
can, yes.
It baffles me because every time I post pictures of these, there's still people like, "Where do I get these?"
Yeah.
You know? It's like, hey, it's been live for a whole year.
Julie's Hippogriff and the Pegasus are fantastic.
Really great.
I love
Really
that they
good.
kind of go together too.
In case you guys are curious, those are all pictures from actual Greece. So
Oh, okay.
that's a Greek
Authenticated.
coastal. It is. That's a coastal Greek picture.
Authenticated.
And an awesome looking box.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk. That's why I asked. I was like, I don't know if we should be talking over this video.
That is an
but-
awesome looking box. Damn.
Yeah, I told you, best boxes we've made.
I just want the box. I don't even want the stuff
I'm sorry,
inside the box.
that Ron's made, not weave. Give credit.
Thank you. Yep, it was fun. Hopefully there's not a lot of typos on there. No more than 3. So anyway, back to fulfillment. Like I said, there's no change from last week, which is really no change from the week before. We're still waiting on the last containers. And as soon as those get here, we'll start getting things ready. Like I said, Ed said he's going to get things ready this weekend. We'll get things lined up so that when that last container does show up, we can just put it all those pieces into place and just take off. So,
And we also, too, we do have, I saw somebody ask about Australia. There's no changes there. I just know their cans are on the water. They're making all their preparations to receive the containers. I'm going to bet Australia gets theirs before
yeah,
UK does.
I would say so.
Although everything is in transit. And there's a really good chance they'll start their fall before
Yep.
we do.
If you guys see social media posts where people go, I got my Bones 5 stuff today, they're
Probably
probably
had the
Australian.
Australians. Yeah.
And while we probably haven't even started here yet, but they've only got not a handful, they've got a lot to fulfill. But compared to US fulfillment, it's
Oh, it's not a
lot.
Oh, Coolio, you do not know how true that really is.
Dr.
Yeah,
Bob,
For,
in-house.
for,
sure.
25, 27 years.
For
yeah,
sure.
For sure. There's, in fact, too, a whole bunch of gold discs that are in the concrete around the building because the word miniatures in that cast in that disc before it was plated was misspelled. So,
Hey, Ed,
yes, sir.
you see that microphone right in front of you there?
No.
Yeah, talk into it.
Get
Okay,
that closer
fine.
to you. Get that closer to you.
The mini,
There it is.
I see your question. There'll be something coming soon about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can get it on eBay. By the way, just for the record, I've had to go to eBay several times and buy our stuff just so we'd have it for the archive. There is no joke there. I paid $170, was it, for a
For,
vampire
vampire
set?
set.
Yeah.
I remember that because we actually pulled, if I'm not mistaken, Ed, didn't we pull like one of the earlier flame walls out of it to ship it?
Yeah.
To fulfill an order.
For that. And I thought we had a box on the shelf, and I thought that was it. And then when I pulled it down to pull stuff out, it had just a bunch of junk in it. I was like, come on, people. It's like somebody put rocks in there. They'll never know. You know.
This is the Crocosaurus by Jason Weeby. Yeah. Jason pulled out all the stops in the dark depths. This is quite an expansion for him. He did a lot of the work in this one, and he did a great job.
That is a very cool piece.
It's really cool.
That one's the
It really
kind
is
when I
cool.
look at it, I go, I want to go paint that.
This is the easiest of the large models to put together, if I had to say.
But that said, they're all pretty. I mean, from a modeling perspective,
Yeah, they're all
pretty
easy,
to put
yes.
together.
There are
Yes.
just going to be a few. How many pieces run that?
This-
One, two,
this one right
three,
here?
4, not including the base.
Not including the base 2.
Two.
2.
Yeah, it's just the
Head and body, right?
the upper jaw and the body. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Really
awesome.
cool. Really cool. And the bases that Jason sculpted for all these big monsters are filled with detail. Also, sorts of really cool ruins and treasure stuff on
see
the
it
base.
there,
Really,
yeah.
really cool.
Okay.
Really, really fun stuff. So you'll be able maybe to get some of this stuff if you didn't back it.
On eBay.
No, if you didn't back it during the Kickstarter, the Bones 5 Kickstarter, you might be able to get some of these pieces at ReaperCon, which is a great segue into the next part of news for consumers in the hobby is ReaperCon. So ReaperCon is coming up September 2nd through the 5th here in Denton, Labor Day weekend. Tickets are still on sale. They are going pretty fast. We're not sold out yet, but I think we will sell out. They're not sold out yet.
They're climbing up there.
Last week we talked about the swag boxes and how they're going to go on sale, pre-sale in May. We're getting those ready. I think we're shooting for next Thursday to have the actual pre-sale swag boxes.
So we'll
go
be
up.
able to show some of the stuff here next week.
Yeah, hopefully so. Some of the stuff, at least. And we're going to show some pictures at least. Now, Ed, would you explain the pre-sale process and the way that works?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just giving you.
We don't have. Okay. All it is you're just like we did last time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put the stuff up, and you can do your pre-order, and it's really the end result of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And like last time, your card would get charged at this time,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Now, the parts that haven't been addressed and we're still working on are the how to deal with the figures and stuff like that. The free figures. Those
The free
issues.
figures.
Well,
of the
what'll
month.
happen is
Yeah.
if you pre-order in May, whatever the monthly promotion is for May, for example, the Bugbear this month, if you pre-order your swag boxes in May, you're going to get a Bugbear. Okay. If you wait till June, you're going to get the June figure. If you wait till July, you'll get that figure. Now, there is going to be a kicker figure if you order the mega bundle, right?
Like with last time, and last time it was the hobby brush holder.
It was Captain Black and
Dodo.
and Yoda, Odo
Yeah.
the Dodo,
Odo,
right?
yeah.
So if you got the mega bundle, which is all three of them put into one,
Yeah.
you got that model.
You got that. This year, once pre-orders end, that the kicker figure this year won't be included with anything that's not pre-ordered. So if you can only get that figure if you pre-order, once the pre-orders end, and then we just start shipping them as they're available, that figure will not be in the box. The mega bundle.
the mega bundle.
In the mega bundle. Yeah.
Is it going to be like a really cool Die or Dead model?
I don't even know what the hell that is. So yeah, we'll be revealing all that at when it's time to show the mega bundle and all that kind of stuff. So when the mega bundle goes on sale, we'll show you the figure and everything like that. But if you don't pre-order the mega bundle, you won't be able to get that free figure. So,
And the main reason that we're doing the pre-order is because we want to focus on fulfillment, and then we'll focus on of the Kickstarter, and then we'll focus on ReaperCon fulfillment of swag and
Right.
things like that. So we just kind of want to get a heads up on it.
Heads up, and it gives us
Yeah.
a quantity like it did last
that's
time.
the thing. It pretty much allows us to know how many of these boxes we need to make, in advance.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a really, really busy summer. So,
Yeah.
to say the least.
It's
So,
based.
now that's to say, once these pre-orders are done, we will still have boxes for sale during, afterwards and at ReaperCon. But I know the initial rush always comes first, so we just want to make sure those are all covered at the beginning. So, again, we'll be putting those on sale probably next week, and then they will probably not start shipping until probably June, I guess. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we're going to ship as soon as possible. It could be July, but
It's really a function of getting all the final pieces
It
in,
really
of
is.
which a lot of those are waiting for the final order, which comes from the pre-orders. And then we can extrapolate, just like we did
Yeah.
last time.
exactly. So
And
there's
then
things
after
we have-
fulfillment.
Yeah, we have to have things printed, and we have to have not digitally, not 3D printed, but like printed. There's some really cool stuff. So, as a matter of fact, while we're talking about the swag boxes, Justin, let's show the graphic from last week where we show the swag box.
Now, Payless a Pep, will they be on sale by a regular Reaper site or the ReaperCon store? How do we?
ReaperMini.com.
ReaperMini.
ReaperMini.com. And we'll give you links and points and everything like that and everything to show you where to go. So right now, the swag box is $59.99. You're going to get the $20 gift certificate, the Shipwreck Selfie miniature, which we previewed the kind of the sketch last week. It's not the final art, but it's kind of the direction it's going. ReaperCon mousing. Talked to Gene about that today. That's going to be fun. The Dragonfolk Pirate Captain. We showed that last week. The Dungeon Dweller Sorceress. The MSP core colors. You're going to get Brinewind Brass, Rusted Anchor, and Black Pearl. And I saw Black Pearl, the swatch for that. Sadie showed me that. Great color. Or all great colors. You'll get a ReaperCon Crew paint rinse cup. There's 5 different cups, and 1 cup goes into each box. and it's just random every time. So you have the opportunity to collect up to 5 different. Or every one you get, you're going to get a different cup, hopefully. So, John, do you have a question?
Nope. I was
Okay.
saying 5
I
cups.
thought there were only 4 boxes.
There's 3 boxes.
A mega, it's 4.
Okay, and there's 5 cups. But you get 1 cup, the swag, the Brian Win, and the hobby box. The mega bundle, you don't get an extra cup.
Oh.
So there's 3 boxes and 5 cups.
Yep.
Randomly inserted.
These cups better be worth it.
Well, they are. Of course they are. In your course, you're going to get your Reaper U notebook so you can take notes during your classes at ReaperCon. Your water bottle so you can drink after asking all these questions that you're writing the answers to in your notebook. Your pen to write the answers with, and a commemorative nylon lanyard and badge. And one thing I didn't put on the list is the fast palettes you're going to be getting. So this year, there were 3 different fast palettes, 1 per box, each with 6 brand new colors. So, Justin, let's show the picture of the box of paint that's going to come with one of these boxes, either the hobby box, the swag box, or the Brian box. This is the new set of undead colors. This is Gloom and Grave, a palette of 6 new colors from Beyond the Grave. And what you've got here are the 6 new colors are Necromancer Purple, Wraith Steel Metallic, Death Knight Black, Vampiric Pallor, Gnawed Bone, and Grave Gloom. Did I misspell
Grieve.
that? It says Grieve Gloom. It's Grave Gloom.
No, it's Grieve. You
I
wanted it to be
literally-
Grieve Gloom.
Oh my gosh.
Josh, I made this graphic.
It doesn't.
And
There's go back to what he said. No, it's not Reaper until there's
It's not
a typo.
final. It's not final. So you get it. Trust me, the box doesn't say Grieve Gloom. It says Grave Gloom.
It should. It should
I
say
made
Grief
this.
Gloom.
I made this stupid box 2 weeks ago, and then tonight before the show, we have to send Justin our art before the show starts, and I'm just ripping things apart, looking all over the server, all over my hard drive. Where is the stupid ass graphic? Can't find the damn thing anywhere. I was like, I'll screw it. I'll just make it. It's like 15 till. I'll just make the damn thing from scratch all over again. I did, and there I go. I F it up and put the stupid typo on there. It wouldn't be Reaper if it didn't have a damn typo. I'm out of here. Quit.
Okay.
Ron, I didn't think you realized you were going to start making a bit with this. but,
I'm grieving over his absence.
Yeah, he's doing it on purpose now.
God,
Yeah.
it pisses me off.
I like when you create new segments, Ron. Thank you.
Yeah. And this
Can you
next
pull-
segment is Ron leaving.
So anyway, there's your
You're the beat.
yeah, the beat. Thank you, Jimmy Fire. So there's
Rage quit.
your Gloom and Grave fast palette. And I don't know which we showed the Dark Reach colors a couple weeks ago. I don't know which palette is going in which box yet, but there's one with the complete with a F and typo. Okay, next. And then so I think the Bridewind box has Justin, go ahead and show the
Will this be in Bones 4 by chance?
I'm gonna kill everybody. Justin, can you show the next picture?
They got him at home.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
here.
So
Oh.
this is the Knoll Pirate
Wow.
by Julie Guthrie. I believe this is in the Bridewind box.
Love it.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
cool.
cool.
And so Julie did this. She also did the Dragon Folk Pirate
Mhm.
Captain we saw last week. Here's the Knoll Pirate. So he'll be he's a scurvy dog to
That's badass.
harass players.
And that's Julie,
whatever.
yes.
Yeah, Julie did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure to pick up your bottle of Glaive Broom to paint this.
All right. Yep. Okay.
Timing,
Yep.
timing, timing.
Thank you, mashed potatoes and gravy. Yeah, okay. Y'all can kiss my ass. So, anyway, so there you go. So that's going to be in the, and I think this is going to be Bones USA. I'm pretty sure this was a Bones USA figure, not a metal figure. I think probably the boxes are probably going to be a combination of Bones USA
Bones
and
and
metal,
metal, yeah.
right? Okay. I don't know which are which yet, but I'm pretty sure this guy is going to be Bones USA. All right.
Epic. I like it.
think I think that's it. Class schedule should be up next week, to be honest. I tried to get it up this week, but it's not ready. So next week we'll have the class schedule up. It's just for viewing. You won't be able to do anything
Mhm.
with it. You could probably register for your classes, but registering for a seat doesn't really mean anything. It's just for your personal schedule. Again, we say this every year and we're going to keep talking about it. You have to purchase a ticket to actually get in the class. Tickets are not on sale, but the schedule is for you to view and register for classes. Register for class just means you can add it to your schedule. So, and then we'll keep, it sounds confusing, but we'll keep beating this over and over again until September 2nd. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. John David speaks. Thanks. All right. Gotcha. I quit. Just somebody take over. It is time for a new segment called News That Is Interesting, but Not Hobby Related, as desired.
Okay. Justin, do you have my pictures real quick?
I do.
Might as well jump in here.
Okay.
We'll go through them really quickly. I believe we'll just go with the new releases first.
Okay.
Okay. So coming up on the 10th of this month, we have the new releases that are coming out. This is the Mystic Circle. I think Ron showed off the box art for this a few weeks ago, painted by Daryl, but this one's not painted, obviously. But yeah, the Mystic Circle, Summoning Circle. You can go next. These are all coming out on the 10th. These were the
Cyber Reavers.
Yeah, Cyber Reavers. Yeah. This is one of the few options that you have. I think the other ones have. You can go to the next ones. They have different like heavy weapons and things like that. You can see there with the double barrel laser, like Gatling gun. These are the Cyber Reavers. These are in metal. These Reavers are in metal. Go next.
I like those.
Oh,
See
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Holly and Monster and Fern are finally getting released.
Oh yeah.
The little paladin tiefling with her little fox familiar. Holly Monster, I know, is very excited for these to be released. And then next, the Ruined Temple. This one is a big slab of terrain. It's coming out this month on the 10th.
Steve Skellman, the Cyber Reavers are the same ones that are in the Bones Chronoscope box. Yes.
And then next, the Ruined Temple.
Holly and Fern are metal figures. These are all metal figures.
This guy's metal as well, I believe. Yeah, this guy's metal as well. Do you remember his name?
Bolo Jenga.
Okay, sorry, I'm not prepared. But yeah, he's in metal as well. These are all Chronoscope models as well. I think there might be one more, Justin. Is that correct?
There's technically
two more.
Yeah.
This one I believe is.
Samendra Caudenard.
There you go.
Caudenard.
I'm just gonna rely on Ron every time. So, but yeah.
That's
This
usually
is
wise. Yeah.
Chris Lewis is has a friend who this is her D&D character, and Chris sculpted it for her.
And the scale on that original piece and all the terrain is always going to be the heroic scale 28. It fits in with all the figures.
Yeah,
it's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the Ruined Doorway. Yeah, by Bob Ridolfi. Yes,
Bob did that, and the Bobby Jackson did the Ruined Temple, and then Bob Ridolfi did this one, and then the circle,
the Mystic Circle. There you go, or the Summoning Circle,
the Arcane Circle,
Arcane Circle,
that circle thing.
Yeah, the circle thing with the spikes. But yeah, these all get released on May 10th in 4 days. 4 days. So there we go. And then I think I have a few more. Is that right?
You have one more.
One more.
And it's not related.
Okay, yeah, not related to new release at all, but it's very funny, if I remember correctly.
Let's see here.
Oh, great. Okay.
He's reading Lighthouse Digest.
Lighthouse Digest.
This picture was your old office, right? What was this, Bones 1?
It's my same what? Bones 1. It's my same office.
You don't have a
I know,
phone.
but
Yeah.
before this is when you first moved into your office, right?
Yeah, back in whatever it was.
years ago.
12?
No. It was
Oh.
it's only 3 years, I think. No, wait. Golly, I don't know. I
Been
don't
more
know.
than that. Dave, how long has UK been in UK?
Since 2016.
That's 4.
Oh, wow.
Dang,
So
time
it'd been
flies.
5. It'd be
But yeah.
5-6 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird because the full picture.
That'd be 5. Yeah, it's up there.
I think the full picture, there's nothing back there except for that little tiny desk that you have.
Yeah,
right
I don't even think I have my actual
there.
desk
Shelves or
ready
anything.
yet. So yeah, I don't have anything back there. Just a box of junk and a core set and an empty bottle of tequila
And Lighthouse Digest. So.
in Lighthouse
Yeah.
Digest.
And unchecked voicemail behind the box.
But yeah, there we go. Good meme is good. So thanks for the community for that one.
Tazalanch, there is no info on the Ed Dave or on three-headed troll replacement heads yet. It's a Gene question. I'll have to ask Gene about that.
Oh, I can't even fit this one in the frame.
It's so
Be
big.
that tall. Wow.
I can fix that, I think, in a second.
Nope.
Nope, can't do that. That's okay.
I'll fix it on this end.
Is there a lighthouse centerfold? Can't talk about it. Gets in terms of service.
He reads it for the articles.
Yeah, I read it
For the articles, yeah.
And then I guess another things that I want to bring up, there was some pictures, or there's some things going around of theme, the duckies that have been floating around the office. They started to do themed ducks. So now, since it was Cinco de Mayo, there was a bunch of ducks that were wearing sombreros and like mariachi duckies floating
in the
around
shop?
Yeah,
Oh,
floating around the shop. And there's also a new thing. There's a bunch of puzzle pieces that are hidden around the shop that once put together, they have a secret picture on the backside. So I've only found 3 puzzle pieces so far, so we don't know what the picture looks like yet. So a mystery person is hiding puzzle pieces. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, here, John.
Oh yeah, there it is, right there. So you can see the little duckies.
Yeah, with the sombrero and the guitar.
Yep. And then the puzzle pieces, and they're all labeled with a number and everything like that. But they have like a little picture on the background in the back of them. But yeah, little duckies. You can see the kind of the hoard that internet has collected of all the duckies. So that's just one department. So
I still see the duckies.
yep, they're everywhere.
In fact, I looked up and
Yeah.
there's one stuck in the intercom horn above the door.
Yeah. If I find them, I usually go and tell Lauren, "Hey, Lauren, there's a duck over there." You know.
Yeah.
The Reaper Riddler strikes again. Yeah. But yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, he's missing
you
his
go.
upper teeth. Yes, he is.
Oh yes.
He's gonna
yeah.
gum you to death.
Yeah.
Stranger Things. This is what he turned into.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be when I was putting it together. I was like, this thing's huge.
Yeah, it's really cool. Jason did a good job on this. Really cool. Personally, probably what I would do, I'd probably shorten that rod, that clear rod, to make it a little closer to the base. It's supposed to be tighter to the base, but not so much shorter that the pincher hits the base. So, but I like it a little bit tighter.
It's on there.
And
that
that's
we
easy to
should,
do.
Put duckies in the swag boxes.
Oh,
That might end up happening.
you never know. You never know.
know.
We're going to find a duck.
You never know.
Never know.
Yeah, it's not that hard to do. Just cut this little clear thing and make it shorter.
Yeah. The only thing is, like I said, you have to make sure that you have to adjust the pincher when you do that, so that it's not in touching the base.
This is one of the ones I thought. This is one of my favorites.
Really
You
cool.
could have a lot of fun with this painting.
Yeah, this one was fun to put together because he has all these little accoutrements with the pirate ship pauldron, the shield on the left arm there, the sword, the treasure chest that you see on his back. All these pieces are like little pieces that all kind of tack on together. The two barrels that you see on his left hip right there, those are a different piece. The shark is a different piece. Yeah, this guy has a lot of pieces to him, but he very simple, very easy to put together.
Yeah, really easy to
You
put
just look at the connections and you're like, well, there's only one place that this can go.
Yeah, really cool. Izzy designed the CGI. Jason sculpted it. Jason had to figure out how to. It was quite a challenge for Jason to figure out how exactly to sculpt some of these things, because 2D and 3D sometimes don't quite want to work together that well. So, but yeah, he did a great job. So good job, Jason and Izzy, on the design of this guy.
Barnacles on the ship hull.
Really cool.
And
stuff.
on him in his armor.
Epic.
Yeah, it's a great piece.
Very good.
Great piece. Okay, let's see. So it looks like we got here, Dave. News that is interesting but not hobby related as desired. That would be Fast Pitch.
Reaper Fast Pitch.
Reaper Fast
Justin,
Pitch.
do you have the picture?
I believe I do. Let me make sure here because I think it updated. Yes, I do.
There we go. All right. The puppy picture. Love that picture. All right. So it was a good 4 games for the Reaper Fast Pitch. They knocked off Twist 11-3. They swept a doubleheader against Blaze, North Texas. The first game was 15-0. The next game was 11-5. And they rounded out the 4-game tourney against Texas Glory, beating Texas Glory 11-4.
Man, that's a smoking. All 3 games.
4 games, yeah.
4 games.
4 games. I'm sorry.
It's just a
Oh,
double
losing,
header,
yeah, the doubleheader, yeah. So yeah, they did well.
And their league,
Yeah.
they just entered this league, so they're at the bottom
new-
of the age group for this league.
Oh, wow.
That's where
Yes.
it really gets to be impressive.
Yeah. So
Very
they're
much
going to be a force to be reckoned with, definitely.
Yeah, awesome.
Reaper Fast Pitch. Oh, I don't have my hat on
All right.
today.
Hey, okay, cool. Hey, John, real quick, can you stop the turnaround, or actually you can keep it going. Put the box on the turnaround. Look at some of the painted stuff on the box.
I can do that.
Yeah, all the some of these painted pieces. There you go. There's the Sea Giant painted by Michael Proctor.
Mm-hmm.
The Mermaid Queen, the bonus figure, painted by Jen Greenwald. Very cool. And there's a bunch of renders. Can me. Don't. It won't go anywhere.
It won't go anywhere.
Won't go
It doesn't
anywhere
go
right
anywhere
now.
yet. Yeah.
Not yet. And then there's the
There it is, yeah.
the Fathom Tower by Michael Proctor. too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll paint it up. See, on that one, Michael, he got a print, and rather than one of the production models, and it's just sitting on the base, and it looks really cool like that, really tight to the base like that. So, but anyway, there you go. Lots of different ways for you to paint these minis. So, yeah, love the Mermaid Queen. Very cool by Bobby Jackson. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, in just a few short weeks, you guys will be getting these on your front porch when the mailman drops them off, or not. He may just keep them for himself. Who knows?
Or you can watch your neighbors and watch them have fun painting them.
Yeah.
Bryce
That's
Kokenor sent me an email. It said, "How much does a chimney cost?"
Is this the one more quality?
How much does a chimney cost? Doesn't cost anything. It's on the house. Not my joke. Bryce Kokenor wrote me and said, "Hey, tell this joke on Reaper Live, and you'll get so many laughs. It's not even funny."
That's good.
so
No,
Brian,
that's a
you're-
good. That caught me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, had I not told you Bryce Kokenor sent me the joke, you'd be like, "Man, it's a stupid joke, Ron. Dumbass jokes and your stupid joke."
Well, you got it.
But Bryce Kokenor tells it, it's like, "Oh, that's funny. That's good stuff right there."
Yeah.
Oh, what does M. Groening say?
M.
What?
Groening?
Yeah, I think he says expansion. This Reaper Dark Depths expansion contains over 30 highly detailed Bones block
That's on
models.
purpose. Did that on purpose.
Yeah, Reaper Bones 5. There you go. He nailed it.
Did it on purpose.
Tried to
So
save you there
Ron-
on Grieve.
Ron, I'm curious. Do you have a Dave voice? I've heard your Ed voice. Do you have a Dave voice?
I'm working on it.
Working on it? Okay.
Yeah.
Probably a lot faster now that you keep taunting him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on a lot of voices here real soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think is it time for the funny corner?
It is.
Do it.
Oh, all right.
You ready, Dave?
Ready.
Okay, hold on
All
a second. Let me make sure I have these in order. Oh, whoops, hold on.
Oh,
Wrong-
Oh,
God.
Good grief.
That was fast.
That is pretty fast.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready, Dave.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're ready. Okay. So
I'm gonna
we've
print
all
it
heard-
out.
Heard stories of how our parents had to walk to school in 2 feet of snow and that sort of. But that's just such a boomer story. Justin.
Another 2020 story.
And speaking of 2020 and the COVID, its economic effects have expanded to even the superheroes. Justin.
Couldn't
And
afford
Ron,
the payments.
Got to cut back.
And Ron, did you notice that Gotham City has relocated to Texas?
Oh yeah, the stars in the background.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So they
There it
say
is.
that
On the license
yeah.
plate. Yeah.
They say that practice makes perfect, and when you're skydiving, you really should practice first. Justin.
Oh.
Oh no.
This is great.
Your parachute.
Where's the shoes?
Oh, the corner.
Oh man, that one's bad. That's good.
All right. Let's see. The medical field has become more and more specialized these days. Even pharmacies are now getting in on the action. Justin.
Oh no.
You would think that, if that was really the name, that they would come up with some other different name for the business, but All right. Let's see. Here we go. We know how hard it is at Reaper Live to sometimes coordinate pictures and the subject matter. Justin.
Yeah.
TV and
All right.
exclusive.
Yeah. When growing up, it was sometimes hard to figure out if a girl liked you or not. So, here's a little help for those ever wondering, for our younger
Viewers.
audience. Yeah.
I love that movie too.
Yeah.
All right. Having a good computer gear is so essential when you're playing online games these days, but then again, so is knowing how to use it correctly. Justin?
Oh gosh.
You have to wear a mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Okay, so for those of us in school, we've all been there. You don't know the answer to a question on a test, but you don't want to leave it blank, just in case the teacher isn't paying that close attention. Justin.
Yeah, I tried a few of those.
Yeah, so did I. Let's see. On the computer games, you have many NPCs that you have to interact with sometimes on the online games. They can be annoying, especially someone like Deckard Cain in Diablo was one of my most irritating ones. Justin?
Yeah.
Hello, traveler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well met.
And
Well,
inevitably, you'd always have someone in the party click on Deckard Cain, and it would be like, "Stay
Stay
a
a
while
while
and
and
listen."
listen.
yeah.
It's like, all right, who clicked on Deckard Cain? You know?
Well met.
Yes. Let's see. Here's a little something for you. After. Let's see. For you to post after you read. Oh yeah, read the a post from someone else on a forum who has no idea what they're talking about, and you just want to be a jerk about it. Justin.
Oh God.
you can
Man.
usually you can usually tell that something is part of the government project just by the sheer lunacy of what is presented. Justin.
Yeah. What do I say? Just wing it.
That's a
Yeah.
good answer.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to take stock in yourself and realize what is really truly important in your world. Justin?
Yeah. That's always a great save. If you get lost, just go, does anybody smell bacon? Yeah.
Yeah. And we've all played that multiplayer online game before with some of us venturing into the player versus player mode. And then, oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I've skipped. Yeah. Have you ever been at a wedding and thought, what the hell? Justin? Ed and I've been to a couple of those ones.
Yeah. They start writing their own. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we've all played the multiplayer online games before, with some of us even venturing into player versus player mode. And then you find that one player. Justin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he hacking?
He wasn't
Yeah,
hacking.
exactly.
You're just bad. Yeah.
It seems that a lot of people out there are setting up fans only websites. It's like everybody's trying to get in on the action. Justin?
Yeah.
There you go. That expression on her face is priceless right there.
Yeah. No joke.
All right, so that concludes the comedy corner.
There we go.
That's good. That's good.
Are we ready to do giveaways?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Giveaways.
Oh, let's do giveaways.
What are you giving away tonight? Same thing we always do, right?
Yep. Same thing we always do.
A
Pinky.
really great prize.
Something from Ron's office.
My broken dictionary, obviously. Yeah. So $20 gift certificates, right?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
21, because it's 2021. I
Oh,
thought we were
okay.
doing 21.
Sure.
Shore Black has it.
Hey,
Hashtag paycheck.
there you go. 21 $20 gift certificates.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Okay. So let's do it. So everybody got your hashtag freeze in, Justin? Is there a countdown?
I just drew them. There we go. We're good.
There we go.
Ready, John?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right.
And
Ben Muzza, AU. What up, 5,000? Admiralaws. Marmundo 89. Edra J. Zero Zero Race. Gosh, man, names
These
are hard
good ones,
tonight.
yeah.
Mini Painters Q.
I think that's Mini Painter Esquire.
Oh, sorry.
It still works for mini painters.
Palos
Cute.
Apep. Willie 55. Iffy Paints. Grim 444. Freestyle HQ. Emily 10868. El Coolio 417. Paladin 65. Lonely Yeti 0312. Brad Test Pattern.
I like
Chef
the name.
of Love 78. Popcorn for Unicorns. Ishan Loki. Ducky McZaps.
And this is the last one.
Corinthio. Congratulations to all the winners.
Congratulations.
names.
I struggled there for a second.
Yeah, that was some winners.
But yeah, we got a lot of new names.
Some new names, yeah.
So if you're new here, check the command in chat. You should see Darth Abacus bot tell you what you need to do. You need to email giveaways@reapermedia.com with the title of this episode, whatever the number is. I think it's
121.
121.
Wow.
And you want a $20 gift card. So email that email. And the command is in chat there. Thank you, mods.
And Dr. Bob, there was a question you asked early on. I didn't write down the question, but the answer is yes. There you go.
Okay.
That's what I have in my notes. So hopefully it was a good question.
Dr. Bob, there's one question somewhere you ask. and
Yeah,
the
Somewhere
answer
you
is
asked
yes.
early on,
Yeah.
yes.
So there is
Hopefully it
one.
wasn't, can I have Ed's paycheck?
There is one thing we didn't. We need to
Cover,
cover
yeah.
real quick before we go. We did have an announcement. We sort of passed right
Oh,
over it.
yeah.
But Ed's got an announcement regarding something people have been asking for months and months and months for. What is that?
And that is compressors will be on sale next week.
Finally,
So, finally.
there we go.
Yes.
Now, not the deluxe package. The deluxe package, we're still waiting on one last item to put that together. But the compressors themselves will go up, and sometime next week we'll have
Okay.
it.
So compressors for your Vex airbrushes next week. John will put it on social media when they actually go up.
Yep.
But yes, Max Powers, I haven't forgotten. Let's see. So John will put that up, and we'll put those compressors up. And like Ed said, the package, we're still working on that.
Yeah.
So,
It'll
and then
most
that goes up.
likely be at 6 p.m. on sometime next week.
Yeah.
But-
We got to get with Cindy first, make sure she's got all her ducks in a row.
And the
first.
deluxe package, we're still waiting on one item to get it in so that we can build them and have them ready. So
Also, another, since we're talking about questions, I forgot. Asmodeus Soulpire asked, if you're going to be moving soon for the Kickstarter, you have up until we start fulfillment. So make sure you pay attention to when we're going to start. We'll put it in the updates and everything like that as well. That up until we start actually, as soon as we scan that order, you can change it. But
okay. And
Once
then,
it's in, we can't change it.
then ours go on the base boss. Yes, we are still doing it. We have the tools. We just have to we're so busy, we just have to put the whole thing together and put the production. Now, the ticket on this one is that we're going to run that Kickstarter, and we're going to actually try and fulfill it within 30 days and get them done and get it out. So this is a sort of a weird test for us. So anyway, to get a
Ed
signed...
is such a joker.
Funny Corner's over. Ed.
Yeah. And then can I pay extra for a signed compressor? You don't have to pay extra. Just put in your notes who you want to sign it.
All
We'll
right.
run it around the shop and get whoever.
All right. I think that's it. Anybody got anything else?
Dr. Bob, email me your question, ron@reapermedia.com, and I'll answer it for you via email.
There you go.
Okay.
Ron's just scared to say yes.
I want to make sure I'm answering it right.
Who,
I answered it right. I just didn't write down the
No,
question.
no. The thing was who asked it. He asked about Reaper bucks and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
completely different.
If he
Yeah.
paints, one and done.
And real quick, the compressor does not include hoses, right? It's just the
Oh, it's got a
compressor.
hose with it.
It does
It'll
have
have
a hose.
one
Okay.
hose with it.
There you
yes.
go. Someone asked about hoses.
But the deluxe set, I'll tell you, has a longer hose with an air dryer in it. That's why that's the deluxe set. But the one comes with the compressor is just a regular hose.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. Okay. I think that's it.
Thanks for hanging out with us this Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow morning with Ann's stream early in the morning, Reaperland, and then I don't think there's nothing tomorrow night. So, yeah,
There is not.
there's
Yeah.
nothing.
Okay. Well, y'all have fun. You stay safe. You still have to continue to do that.
Yep.
And congratulations to all
Yep.
the winners.
Go. What should we spam in Dwarven Forge chat? What do you guys think for the raid? What do we think?
Say hi to Stefan. I hadn't seen Stefan with the show season down. I haven't seen Stefan in years.
Oh,
Stefan. I call him Stefan.
So Ed says hi.
No, just, yeah, there you go.
says
Ed
hi.
says hi.
Yeah,
There you go.
Ed says hi.
His name's Steven, but Ed
Yeah,
calls him
just
Stefan
say
for some
Ed
reason.
says hi when we raid.
Yeah,
All right.
but it sounds more exotic if you say Stefan.
Well, that's how he goes by, Stefan Pokorny, something like that. Yeah. So anyway,
right.
go ahead.
Thanks, guys.
All
I
right.
will see you later.
Ed says hi.
Thanks.